Welcome, everyone, all 5 of you. This is the lovely Trixie, and we're gonna hang out tonight. So, hi. Hi. And if you do not follow the wonderful Trixie on Twitter, you need to do so. And I'm going to write out a Twitter handle. So, it's Trixie_Nova. Make sure you check Trixie out on Twitter. Hey, Bilbo, how are you doing?
Hi, Mom.
So I've recently just met Trixie on a new Discord server. Well, it's new to me, and I'm just gonna get to know Trixie a little bit tonight and just hang out a little bit. We have been endured me trying to figure out how to get her on my screen because I did not know. So
We had our prequel adventure of just adventures in OBS.
it's like, wait a minute, that didn't work. It just worked. What happened? Yeah. So, do you want to start a little bit by maybe telling us a little bit about yourself? You don't have to go into like too much detail and stuff. You can keep it light and airy if you want.
Where do I start? Well, I guess for the majority of you who haven't met me before, I'm Trixie. Go by Trixie Nova on Twitter. Go by Teton Trixie on Twitch. As you can tell, I'm also a VTuber. I've been at this not quite a year yet. We started around October, November. Um, Most of my content is just kind of hanging out like this. Um, my Twitch name being just because I usually actually do them as like tea parties.
I love your eyes. I just want to say that. I mean, I absolutely love your eyes and I love your outfit. That it complements you very, very well. Now, I am known for, I mean, I'm I can be very, very sweet, but if you're, I mean, I could take so much when people are like rude and stuff, and I will like get a shit out, but it's usually on a different platform. But I would love to make it like when, and that's on down the line, like when I get like frustrated or angry like I do, I want my hair to turn. It's funny because I have a pink and green thing, so I want to do like the opposite. I want to where my I can do it where I can just change my hair green when I'm frustrated, and my eyes will change to pink. So like switch it out and stuff.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
And then that means Megan's pissed off. Stop. So I would love that. So just a whole transformation. And my kind of thing is, and I'm not dissing your green hair or anything, but because in like Disney and all this stuff, like the bad guy and a lot of other stuff as well. I don't want to say I'm the bad guy, but anyway, but the typical villain or whatnot they're in green. So I thought that would be great because I'm frustrated, and then my hair turns green. That means I'm about to go off on you. So that is just an idea. That would just be an idea that I have like down the road and whatnot. So yeah, but so hey, gonna say those eyes are crazy in a good way. I know, isn't those eyes amazing? Look, I'm gonna make really big, really quick. Watch. Ooh, look at that! Look at this. It's so hypnotic. Look at that.
Do you actually want me to zoom in a little?
Oh, if you want to, that'd be great. I got you blown up right now, so. But if it's a lot, you don't have to. I just wanted to show you off, darling.
Let's just see. Let's just see if it cooperates here. But yeah, um, and like part of why I gave my model eyes like this is because I actually super love cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
But real me is very, very anxious about putting things on my eyeball, so I don't do any of the like elaborate
Oh, really?
contact lenses or but like I realized when I was making the models, like, wait, I can make it look however I want.
Yeah, that is great. That is great. I wear glasses. I need new glasses, but I wear contacts. So I've had to wear glasses since I've been in like seventh grade. So and it was a sad thing. I didn't realize that. Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you back out. Y'all check out these eyes. So hypnotic. Ah. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, I love it. Yes. Totes adorable. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good job, Vera. Oh, I think this is a good size right here. So do you have any pets? Let's talk about animals.
All right, now I do have pets. Um, just I have pets that have the number of legs that make most people uncomfortable.
That would be 0 for me.
I keep a whole host of just.
I'm scared of snakes. Like,
um,
are are
uh,
are you referring to spiders?
um, there's- yes, I keep a whole host of different creepy crawlies. I've kept spiders. I've kept centipedes. I keep a bunch of roly polies.
I'm so glad that you say that. I'm going to just pause right there. So we had a whole big thing. Apparently, people don't call them roly polies like all over, the different parts of, well, I was going to say the U.S., but you're not in the U.S. A lot of different people, like I live in the South, and we call them roly polies. And I was just reading something on Reddit, and it had a picture of one, and it was funny because actually Bilbo and I was talking about this the other day. Because like in Tennessee, we say firefly. I mean, we say lightning bugs instead of fireflies. So, anyway, but we were talking about a whole roly poly thing, and anyway, some people call them pill bugs and stuff like that. So I was so glad when you said roly poly. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's how like I say it. I'm sorry. Please continue.
Okay, I appreciate that energy. And like most of the people here don't refer to them as that, but I do because I think it sounds cute.
What do you all call them up
Um,
there?
um, Usually people here refer to them as either bugs or woodlice, and the
Huh.
latter just doesn't have a nice sound to it at all.
Yeah, I get that.
Um,
Oh, oh man.
but I like them because I think they're cute. Um, and like I'm low key a collector, um, in the sense that like there's actually like dozens of breeds of them, like you would find for like cattle or cats and dogs and so on. But like most of them are really hard to get. So I've just been on a wait list for years to get just some of the really cute looking ones.
We have
Um,
exotic pet
Maybe have
fairs
to post
here.
some pictures.
So
Mhm.
yeah, so we have exotic pet fairs and stuff here, and I see them like all the time and whatnot. But I know if I go, I will come home with a baby. Well, I call them animals my babies. So that's what. Oh, I got a message over here. I'm trying to see what's going on.
I I understand though, and the temptation just very real to be like, I'm gonna go home with a baby, and I'm gonna come home with a baby I'm very much not equipped to deal with.
Well, see, I
But
I actually grew up on a. Okay, I'm being told to turn up your audio, so I'm turning up your audio here. Okay. Um, Let's see how this sounds. There we go. So I literally, oh, hey, so I grew up with all kinds of animals. We've had everything from iguanas to, my parents have like over 50 peacocks right now. So, it was a fall. I didn't want to say it
Oh,
was,
that's a lot of people.
it is. But they've had them for over 20 years. So, I mean, they've had them since I've been like little. And then they just have it. And matter of fact, it's every year they lose one that's like setting or like just had babies or something. And anyway, so my dad found some that had been setting, and he put the eggs in the incubator, and they should be hatching any day now. So so I did typical. I don't want to sound so stereotypical. It's like, oh, I'm from Tennessee. I live on a I lived on a farm, but I did. But all our animals were pets. We did not eat them. I had and so recently I had a bunny. I had a Netherlands dwarf rabbit. I drove 14 hours to get him, and I named him Cinnamon Maxwell, and because he had a pedigree. I didn't know rabbits had pedigrees. Just being honest. And I called him Max. But and I had a toy Yorkie named Gunner, and he was absolutely my baby. And I had him from when I was itty bitty. Anyway, he was 13 when he passed, and it was not too long ago. So I'm kind of like wanting another Yorkie, but at the same time, I'm like, I know it can never replace, and every animal, and you would know this, every animal has like their own personality. So yeah. So okay, so you've had what else? You said, do you have any other pets, or what pets would you like to
Um,
acquire?
right now, that's all I have for pets. Um, animals that I really want to keep, like in concept, are birds, specifically parrots. But an animal that I'm very much not equipped to deal with right now is parrots.
Oh
Just
my
where it's
god.
one of those animals that require a lot of space and a lot of special care.
Yeah.
Special care that I just cannot provide right now.
Yeah. Growing up, I had a blue front Amazon parrot, and then when well, I'd say just a few years ago, we got a green cheek conure, and when I moved to the house that I'm currently living in, I couldn't have a parrot, so I gave him. His name is Ringo. I gave him to my parents. I'm like, here, you have another bird now. But they're used to it, I'm like, oh, here's another one of Megan's babies. They're my babies. I'm like, this is your grand bird. This is your grand parrot. Grand parrot. So,
um, um, the other animal that I really wanted was a pet concept, but like is basically all of the issues of having a parrot dialed to 11, and that is sugar gliders.
oh, they're cool.
But they're a big handful, and most importantly, I can't buy their food in my area, and I'd have to like go on a pilgrimage just to get their food.
Oh no! Oh my goodness! Oh
The
my
woes,
gosh!
it's the woes of living. It's the woes of living in a small rural town.
Oh, trust me, I know all about that. I live in a very, very small area right now. I do. I live in a very small area. I'm trying to get OBS to cooperate. So, but so I'm wanting another, which I'd be okay with the cat and stuff. But I have so much going on in my life right now that I don't think I need anything else that I need to take care of. But I love animals. I have a big heart, and I love animals. Hey, Potato! I'm so glad you got to stop
Yeah.
by, even though it's for a little bit. OBS is, oh, knocked it. OBS never cooperates. It was so funny. I was sitting here. I literally spent 45 minutes trying to get her on my screen right now. So I mean, I'm like, oh my god. Isn't she totally? Oh my god, I love her eyes. Look at that. Oh, she's so adorable. I love
Me,
it. Yes. Oh. But I went. My background's making me look really red. I could. I wonder how this would look if I switched. No, I don't want that one. I'll do my bedroom.
I love a gecko too. I love reptiles. When I was younger, I always wanted a chameleon. Um, but I live in Canada. This is not a very chameleon-friendly environment.
Oh, there we go. Hey, I got you on the. Oh, I'm showing a little too much midriff. Let me zoom in a little bit and go down. I want her back. There you go. I don't want to be humongous. There you go. And now we're kind of the same size. I don't know if you have my stream pulled up or not, but.
It open on mobile. I was figuring that way I can see chat if anyone had any like questions to me directly in chat or anything. But
Yeah.
right now we're just vibing.
Yeah. I just switched it. I had it in a like a studio, like we were talking, and I just switched it to my bedroom. So that did a little
That's a
better.
good thing. But
And that way we kind of I can it was the light was casting red on me, so there, this is a little better. Um Noctis said, I'd love to get a reptile like a bearded dragon or a leopard gecko. I have a friend who actually who who breeds geckos, and she got a tattoo of a gecko foot, but I don't want to sound bad, but it looked like a chicken or turkey foot. I had to ask her what it was. I did. She goes, "It's supposed to be a gecko." It was really funny.
you know what that you know what that sounds like the voice of someone who had to explain what their tattoo is. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so funny. She was like, and you could tell like somebody else has asked her that too, because it's like, I'm frustrated that you're asking me this. um, I just said no, just get a heating lamp and stuff. Bioactivated tank is a pain to set up. Could literally
Yeah, it is a pain, and same and the same idea as having a bird. It is not. It's just not cheap. You gotta be really sure you want it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Um,
So even though that I gave that green cheek conure back, to my parents when I moved, because like I said, I rent this house, so I couldn't have it. And I constantly send food and treats and stuff like that. But my parents totally spoil that bird. So it's funny. And growing up, like I literally, like we had iguanas. I had two of them. I had one, and then my sister had one, and then I got like a smaller one. And my mom didn't particularly like them because they the poop. So I didn't know how to say
yeah.
that. So we had them for like maybe a year and a half, and my mom just put her foot down, and she was like, "No." And then my dad's all for like any animal that we wanted. My dad was like, "Yes." And my dad even wanted a monkey, and my mom put like her foot down and said, "No, you're not getting a monkey." And it was funny. So. Potato said, you just want a gecko to save money on your car insurance. I don't know if they have that in England where Noctis is or not.
My God.
Yeah, they have a lot of things
I
different.
love that.
Yeah, they have a lot of things different and whatnot. So,
I appreciate that reference, though.
yeah, it was very funny. Let's save a lot of money on your car insurance. This broadcast is not brought to you by Geico Car Insurance. This video
Yeah,
will.
just quick hashtag not a sponsored stream.
Yeah, for real. It's like this will go on YouTube and two people will look at it. uh, oh, Noctis said he didn't because I think I recognized the reference, but we don't have it over here. Oh, I am on a. I do not have my chat box up on this scene in Discord. I have it on another one, but this one was more Trixie friendly, like versus my other overlay. I have her covering up my cute little cosmic kitty though, but that's okay. Got my cute little northerner. Oh man, I am not equipped to deal with cold weather at all. Like, at all. Where I'm from, if they call for snow flurries, we panic. Like, we freak out. Everybody immediately runs to the store and grabs three items. They grab toilet paper, milk, and bread. What are you going to do with those three items? Are you going to make a sandwich out of bread? You can't make a bread sandwich with milk. Like, what are you?
You're like,
A milk sandwich. What?
oh, oh boy,
That's not a
my
thing.
milk and bread sandwiches.
And what?
And like,
And what's with the toilet paper? Are you? It's like you're not gonna be snowed in forever with literally snow flurries. But it was so funny. Bilbo the other day was trying to explain chains on tires and stuff. Like, I don't know anything about like any of that at all. The county that I live in, we don't even have snow removal equipment because it was too much to maintain, and and they sold it. So we had about about every 5 years or so we might actually get, you would laugh at what I consider a significant amount of snow, but like a few inches. But actually, this particular time we had 6 to 8 inches, which is like, I don't know the last time we had that much. It was like, oh, we haven't seen this since like the 70s, way before I was born. So I was like, okay. Anyway, we had to wait until one of the larger counties on the like 30-45 minutes from us finished all their snow removal before we could borrow their equipment. The police department was literally like on like Twitter and Facebook and like sending text messages and stuff out saying, please do not leave your house. We cannot we can't pull you all out of the ditch quick enough. There's too many of you. Stay home. And I could not leave my house for 7 days, and the roads weren't good for until like 8 days, but I ran out of food and I had to go to the grocery store.
that's and like it's one of those things that people don't think about here, like with snow like that, because that's like a fairly standard amount of snow to get here. Um, but like if you don't have winter tires, it's something that we people don't think about. But it's like you have like no traction, so it's this scary stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
what was so bad here
you
was
want to know?
it rained and then that turned to ice. And
Mhm,
then we got sleet on
mhm.
top of that ice. And then we got snow. And then the next night it sleeted again. And then we got more snow. So that's what made it so bad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean
Mm.
to cut you off.
It's okay. It's okay. I was going to say, like, when we have big snowstorms here, people are the exact same way, though. The only difference really being the number put on the snow. Because for us, the biggest snowstorm that we had this year was about 36 inches.
Oh my god! You got 3 foot of snow? I could not imagine. Oh my god! Oh my goodness gracious! How long
Like,
before you could
and
leave
like,
your house?
I mean, like, for reference, that isn't a normal amount. Like, that is an outstanding amount for, but like, it was like it was a long time. Like, on our property, we have like a tractor with a snowblower set up just for when it snows like that. But it took the better part of 2 weeks before that was cleared up.
Oh my goodness
Um,
gracious. Potato said he's from Texas, and they did get a snowstorm, and not like power and stuff out. It was pretty bad in Texas, and he was saying a fourth the inch of snow will shut down the city of Austin, Texas. Flurries will shut down here. They will cancel schools. They will cancel like everything. Like you name it, they cancel it. I mean, and then everybody runs and gets those three items. I'm telling you, it's toilet paper, milk, and bread. That's what we do here.
It's the same. It's the same here, where it's like, if the storm comes and it's this bad, the power's probably getting knocked out. So all you've done is just spent money on milk that you're not going to be able to use.
Well, honestly, if it's that cold, you can probably just set it outside.
I mean, that's true. That's true. And, like there has there have been situations where we have had the power out for like a couple of days at a time, and we have done that. So yeah, I guess that's true.
Let's see. We have. I guess you would have like snow weather. We have like tornadoes and stuff here. So we're having. It's not going to be tornado weather. I mean, it's not going to be like tornado like right now, but we have some pretty bad storms that's coming. I mean, it's been in the 90s here pretty much all week, and then tomorrow's going to be like low 80s, and it's going to be that way for like the next, I think, week and a half. And so I made sure that I always make sure that I have candles in case the power and stuff goes out, because you never know. So yeah. Potato said thunderstorms for us. Oh, you're having thunderstorms right now, or they're calling for it? Yeah, we're gonna have storms tonight.
Ours isn't bad right now. We had like about 10 solid minutes of just hard downpour. And it was like super hot earlier today. And like you could hear it like hissing when it was hitting the concrete.
Oh
But
wow.
like it like happened, and then after about 10 minutes it just stopped. It was wild.
Oh wow. So it was like
But
all
here right
crazy and then
now,
nothing.
like yeah. And like all of this week it's supposed to be like that.
Okay. Thank you, Potato. I'm glad you got to stop by.
Good evening, potato. Or morning. I'm bad at time zones.
He's in the same time zone as me, so it's 7:41
Okay.
here. What time is it where you are?
Okay. I am 2 hours ahead of you, so it's 9:41.
Oh wow. I mean, I don't know how long you can stay and talk. I don't want you to like lose sleep or anything.
Oh, don't worry about it. I am very much a night owl.
Okay. I was gonna say I
Um,
usually stream for two
I'll be.
hours, so I mean it's totally up to you.
I'm enjoying hanging out here, so whatever is good for you.
Oh well, thank you. I'm enjoying it too. Okay, Noctis said there's a tropical storm passing over you guys right now. I think it's mentioned in the wrong show Discord thanks to the name Danny. Same as one of the two hosts. Oh, that's cool. I don't even know. I hadn't even like looked. I just did the Weather Channel app and just like looked at this area. Um,
Now that you mention it, I seem to remember reading something about it, but at the same time, I didn't realize what day it was supposed to hit. I thought it was already gone, but I could be wrong. I probably am wrong.
oh, here it is. Tropical storm Danny strengthens ahead of U.S. landfall. It was updated 8 minutes ago. So let me. Oh, is it a video? I can't turn the audio on if it's a video. Skip at. Yep. I can't watch this right now because it's audio and I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, so I was wrong. So tomorrow's 91 and then it's going to be you know how the weather changes. So looks like now it's going to storm Wednesday and Thursday. So then it's going to be like 88 and then it's going to jump down to it's 91 tomorrow and then like Thursday it's going to be like 81. And after you're used to, upper 90s, like, oh my gosh, 81, that's a little chilly. And you're like literally rolling your eyes right now. You're like, oh my gosh.
not gonna lie, I was actually in my head just trying to do the math, just because since I'm here, we're using Celsius, so every time I hear Fahrenheit, my brain's
Um,
like, "Oh no!" It's like, "Oh wait a minute, that's
it's
not right." Just trying to like
like you're gonna
calculate it.
It's like you're boiling. Noctis. He
Yeah.
let's see. I'll do Celsius. Hang on. 91 F2C. So tomorrow's going to be 33 here, and then it's going to jump down to, it's been like 84. I mean, it's been like 34, and now it's going to jump down to 26, 27 Celsius after the storms. So, to kind
So
of give you a little
actually
reference.
pretty close. It's actually pretty close to what we'll be having right now. Like during the summer, um, at least this part of Canada, I should say. Um, During the summer, we get climate like at least a lot of the US does. Um, I always joke about it that this region is kind of like Maine 2.0 in a lot of ways.
Oh, that's funny because I have. Well, he's working tonight, but the you know who I said I co-hosted and I've been a guest on a podcast is Blanks and Fatty, and they're in Maine, and so he was. I just yeah, I don't know. That just don't know why that just popped in my head,
It's,
but.
it's funny coincidences.
I have been to Canada one time. I have a friend that lives in Michigan, and I went to go visit her. And she's like, "Hey, let's go to Canada because in the U.S. the drinking age is 21, and in Canada it's a
Oh
lot
yeah,
low. It's a lot
yeah,
lower." So she's
yeah.
like,
It's yeah,
"Yeah." So she's like, well, "I was 19," and she was like, "Let's go to Canada,"
yeah,
and I'm like, "All right." So that was the first time I ever left the countries.
yeah.
Hey,
And for those who don't know, drinking age in Canada is 19.
It's a lot lower than the U.S. Hey, fun, how are you? I have the lovely Trixie here talking with me tonight. We're
Hi,
just
hi.
we're just chit chatting. I've had a crazy day. I had to take my sister to go. She went to an oral surgeon, so she's got her all four wisdom teeth out, and that's why I have not been on my normal schedule and stuff. I've been kind of taking care of her and all her antics because she doesn't do very. I mean, anesthesia makes everybody loopy and stuff. It makes me grumpy and stuff, but it she's it's been an interesting it hasn't even been a week. So normally after you get your wisdom teeth, she had all four removed, and she the dentist couldn't do it, so they referred her to an oral surgeon, and then the oral surgeon removed all four. Well, they're going on normally you would have one a post-op week out, a follow-up a week out. Well, they're going on vacation the week that technically she would need to go, and so she literally just had this done Thursday, and her tongue is swollen, her cheeks are all swollen, and it's like she went today, and it's her follow-up, and it's like, how are you going to tell everything's all swollen? So it's been a crazy week, but as of Thursday, I'm going to start my normal schedule. Which this is my normal scheduled time for Twitch. It's Monday and Saturdays. But everywhere else and everything else that I do, I'll start following my schedule as of Thursday. FYI. Does anybody have any questions for Trixie? All six of you?
I'm just enjoying hanging out and talking about just whatever.
I wonder. I say, somebody, somebody was talking about, oh yeah, I think I asked. I was playing Uno the other night, and somebody from, I guess it was usually on Noctis's stream. Anyway, jumped in and played some Uno with us, and then jumped on mine, and Noctis. No. Currently, she is not.
My model is actually mine is actually a V-Ride model. So mine is compatible with Unity software specifically.
And a lot of people do go with Unity. I just chose Unreal. I did download Unity at first, and when I started going through different tutorials and stuff, I just found that I liked Unreal a little bit better. Um, but oh my
Mhm.
gosh, Unreal 5, oh my god, Unreal Engine 5 next year is going to be so amazing, so lifelike. I can't wait to see what games are produced. So for those of you who don't know, don't expect the games to be like released immediately because that takes time to do. But so in the upcoming bit though, it's going to look absolute amazeballs. It's going to be amazing. Like, one better for me. It depends on how well coded. Yeah, I think a lot will change before 5 will officially launch and stuff, and it is so complicated. Of course, you can do it with code or you can do blueprints, and I've been messing with blueprints, and that's what I can't get my face and body connected. It's like I've got my face blueprinted out perfectly, and I'm gonna try a plug-in with my body. I might have to switch to either or, and I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like I said, I'm a work in progress. I'm a nurse. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out on my own. I really am. I wondered how that
I
works.
see all that.
See, right now I am not in
Um,
Unity. I mean, I'm not in Unreal. I am just working towards Unreal. I have projects. I have projects.
you know that.
It's absolutely industry changing. It's insane looking. Oh yeah, absolutely. Even between 4 and 5, like you just see that. I mean, I know some people that's got early access and stuff, and I've just seen the videos and stuff, and it is just absolutely mind blowing. It looks so fantastic. But I mean, like a lot of people, I mean, I'm not dissing Unity at all. So I mean, there's a lot. I love it when I see play a game and stuff. Like when we were playing, uh, was Phasmo was Phasmo made in Unity or was it Unreal? I know when we play Uno Noctis, I know that's made with Unity. I love seeing that at the beginning. I'm like, oh, I know what this. I don't know because I'm so new to
And
all of
like,
this. Go ahead.
I was just saying, like, you'll see, especially with like small producers on Steam, you'll see a lot of Unity games just where Unity is it's not necessarily more accessible, but it's been, I think, free accessible for a little longer. Um, and in like the case of like some programs like mine, um, just a lot of the software support is for Unity, so that just happened to be where I went. Like a lot of, not with this model, but with some of my previous iterations, a lot of them were integrated into VRChat, which is based in Unity. Um, so it was just kind of that was where the platform was.
Yeah. Let's see
No,
here.
I agree. Like looking at Unreal, just it's some great stuff though.
Yeah, I mean, I think both of them are great, and and it's amazing what you all can do with it. Just just gotta keep trying and plugging away at it. That's what I just keep telling myself.
Hmm.
When I get frustrated and stuff, I'm like, oh. So I've been, like I said, I've been busy this week, and it's actually been nice not to be so frustrated over Megan and be like, oh, and whatnot. But they have meta humans now, and I kind of like being humanoid instead of because those meta humans are like they are amazing. They look so amazing. Phasmo. Oh, Noctis said Phasmo. Do you know Phasmophobia, Trixie? Have you heard of that game?
Oh boy, I am familiar with it. Yeah.
Well, I played, but I have trouble with doors, and I haven't played in. How long have I not played? I'm gonna ask Bilbo. How long have I not played? Now that it just got ridiculous, so I'm like, I have problems with doors. I'm not going to even try this. I just stopped. I just stopped.
I I I heard that well, I don't play a lot of it because can you remember it?
It just cut out for a
I'm a
second.
big baby.
It cut out for.
Uh, here. Um, yeah, just I play a little bit, but the thing is, I am a big baby who gets scared by games easily.
Aw, aw.
Uh,
Do you? What about scary shows? Do you? Can you watch scary shows at night?
I I I have this weird fascination where it's like I love it, but it's like afterwards it's like, oh boy, am I very irrationally afraid.
Aw. Well, I have a cutoff time. I
Oh.
don't usually watch anything scary after 8 o'clock. Like, I like ghost shows, like Ghost Adventures and stuff like that. And actually, I don't
Mhm.
know if you're like into that, but they just let me see. I was going to post it. I got so busy I didn't post it on Discord. So they're going to start streaming again, July 22nd, and and they're going to do a change of time slot. They're going to be on Thursdays, and so I'm going to start streaming Ghost Adventures again on Discord. So
That sounds pretty cool though.
and
I was gonna say like I am. Oh,
it's going to be just like a watch party kind of type thing, you know. So I'm going to do
mhm.
that like every Thursday as long as it's on. So I started it. They moved it because I got Discovery Plus. So they moved it, and then um, they moved over to Discovery Plus, and then I started streaming it, and I think I got one episode, and then they the season stopped. It was only like just a handful of episodes.
Tiny season.
Yeah, they do that though, but I know they have no control over it. It's the
Mhm.
network, you know.
Especially right now, where I think there's an entire block of television that probably had seasons that got cut short by, Big Cove.
Yeah. Uh,
Um,
Noctis said, "Yeah, Phasmo's a whole unexplored level of creepy. I don't usually do horror games unless they have a good story, but Phasmo is a very yes, absolutely. I enjoyed Phasmo. If it wasn't they the Wraith loved what was I'm Wraith bait. Like we all joked around like
no.
and so the Wraith loved me, and then Onis loved Shadow. Bilbo, what are you? What liked you? Was it Banshee? No, it wasn't Banshees. I don't even know. But anyway, it's great. Yeah, I was Wraithbait. Yes. Oh, he was Banshees. I remembered. Oh wow. So
Mine, the one I always have problem with in the game is Shades. And
oh.
the thing with Shade is it's the shy one, so it'll only come out if you're alone.
Mm-hmm. But now you know. Look, Bill said I'm always the target. Well, now they got the two new ghost models, and one of them's talking, and when you're talking, it doesn't. And if you play with Bilbo, it's always like, "Who?" I go, "How old are you? Where are you from?" Oh, thank you. Oh, I don't see it on my screen because I don't have my alerts on. I have a different scene on OBS than normal. But thank you. I really appreciate that. That'll come up in my chat in a minute. Yeah, okay. So Bilbo wants to know, Trixie, if you play Stardew Valley or Sims.
I don't have Sims, but I love, love, love starting. It's one
Oh,
of my favorite just chill games.
I love Stardy too. That's actually where Bilbo met me, and he met me as a potato. And then from Bilbo, I met Shadow, and then I started meeting everybody else that's in my, uh, um,
That's pretty cool.
and
Also,
whatnot.
you're a potato farming potatoes.
I know, wasn't that funny? I thought that was so funny. I'm like, I'm literally a potato and I'm farming. Yeah, oh my god, potatoes and starfruit. Woo! So next time, like, I need to get. I just harvest all my starfruit in my greenhouse, so I need to go plant some more. But yeah, so um, yokai, is that how you say that? Yokai.
Yep, yep, yokai. Yep,
Okay,
that's right.
are interesting. They spawn rates boost for this update. See, I hadn't even played since they added. I stopped playing after
Mhm.
after the ghost had to blow out the candle as a objective and stuff. And I think the very last time I played, and I know Trixie won't know, but everybody else in here will know. I went to go hide. Okay, the ghost is hunting you, or is hunting, and I went to run, and Shadow shut the door on me, and the ghost somehow went through like the door or something, and it got me, and I was like, oh my god. Noctis said, yes, Shadow has been the one who introduced me to so many people. It's nuts. Um, oh, Noctis, I wanted to tell you, I mailed your box of beard oil out today, which I know I told you, and I showed you the tracking. You will be able to track. I should give you the link. It's on the bottom of the receipt. It has a special link than you would normally use, like in the States. Anyway, but I also included a little handwritten note and a little friend, and you will see what the little friend is. I thought the little note I wrote was really cute, and I should have put Megan stickers in there, but I didn't think you would like that, so I didn't do that. But I mailed it out today, and it was so funny. Like, the lady did not know what the UK was, and I mean, which I told Noctis that she did not understand. I was like, hey, I need to send this to UK, and she's like, what? Where's the UK? I was like, United Kingdom. I don't know. England. Oh. So I thought that was funny. Thought that was funny. Somebody's messaging me in Discord. So I don't know, and this would be a good test. You know what, I could do it in OBS. So I have a new keyboard, and I got a linear one because I thought it was supposed to be quiet. No, I can hear myself type. It's really loud. It's a lot louder than my other one. I love it. It's like, it's so pretty, and it's got lights. It's got big. It is, and it's metal. It's well, lower. Do I have to look it up? All my links.com/the Megan Bytes. My Amazon wish list. I had to get to my Amazon wish list to like look at it. Because it as of yesterday, it had not updated. Oh, it updated. I need to just go straight to Amazon.
All right, so I'm going to answer these out of order just because I'm reading through one of them is a faster answer. Is poutine overrated? Um, I don't think so. I don't like people don't make a huge deal of it on a normal day, but like I'm honestly surprised that it's not popular elsewhere. Like it feels like a very natural fit for most, like especially fast food restaurant kind of menus. So like I'm just surprised it's not more common.
513. This is the keyboard I just got today. Thank you, Amazon wishlist. So I was very very excited to get that. That's the keyboard that I got. It's metal. It's heavy as heck too. But anyway, let's see. Um, okay, so I want to know what are your what is your for a Stardew Valley question? Top 5 townies. Oh no, I'm
Top
gonna and
5.
yeah, and then I have a question. I
Hmm.
want to know who you've married. Ooh.
Who who have I married and Stardew? Okay, so I've only actually, because I start and stop a lot of my saves, especially because I have a bad habit of starting them, and then something about playing Stardew that ends up being a total death knell for the computer that I play it on. Not like because the game itself, mind you, just something will always happen to happen, so I keep losing those saves. I've only actually finished, like, quote unquote, finished, like, done the whole marry, have kid, get the grandpa's blessing thing once. And in that save, I married Penny.
Aw. Man, okay, so I married Shane, and we have 2 children together. And you know how they always ask you the first time, if, it's like, oh, do you want to have a baby? And you say yes. Okay, well, I thought that was going to happen the second time. It did not. It just all of a sudden, Shane was like, oh, can't you tell you're pregnant? And I'm like, what? You didn't ask me if I wanted to have a baby. I wish I streamed it because I literally just freaked out. I'm like, oh my god, I'm pregnant. So I have a little
Can't you
girl.
tell you're pregnant? It's like, mhm.
Sleep attack. Fun I
Well, it's
said.
great. It's like, can't you tell? And then you're like, no, I can't tell.
I know that would be so great if they like if your stomach got bigger, your tummy got bigger. That would be so great and Stardew. But I really enjoy Stardew. I cannot fish to save my life, so I did a co-op.
I hate fishing.
I hate fishing, and I really like the farming stuff. And I have 3 candles for Grandpa. I'm also when I play a game, I don't like to Google or look up on YouTube. I don't like to look at like how to do things or gameplay. I like to enjoy my gaming experience. Like if I didn't have all that info out there. Yeah, I'm not going to say I've never looked anything up because I did, because I had to look up the Mary thing, like where do I get the little trinket thing and whatnot. But I don't mind other people telling me. I've asked Bilbo a million times on stuff. But anyway, so I had the community center almost completely finished, all up but the fishing. So I invited Bilbo over to like a co-op so he could do my fishing. And I just got my border down. And I think, Bilbo, what, we played once since the border's been down. And I haven't played. I mean, I've just been so busy and whatnot, so I haven't had time to play.
Yeah, I feel the same way with the fishing, just where it's like, I'm having a bad time here. I have spent an in-game month, and all I have is like a chub and 5 salmon.
Yeah, like for me, it's I don't know what it is, but I'm like clicking and stuff, and my whole screen, like minimizes, and I'll lose my fish, and it's like no.
Hmm.
Oh, Nocta said you probably
Oh, no.
need a good mic to cancel the noise. Do you know what? I was thinking, and it was so funny because I got a video from Nerd or Die, and that's actually where I got my chat box for Twitch. Here is from Nerd or Die, and and anyway, but it was saying I have my microphone. I have a Blue Yeti Nano, so it is like, and I put a mouse pad underneath it to stop some of the vibration. But I have a glass desk. You can hear my glass desk. It's glass and metal, which is really bad for mocap, by the way. Anyway, so I had to go. That totally determined what mocap I'm going with because of all the metal. But uh, anyway, so they were talking about booms. I bought a microphone stand that was supposedly supposed to be a boom. It's a microphone. It will not fit. The little screw adapter will not fit in the hole on my mic. And then I have another one is just an arm boom, and I don't even know because this thing's a lot heavier than what I think that little thing can do. But it is literally, my keyboard is literally probably 4 inches from my mic. I'm over a foot away right now, so that's what it is. It's like really, really up there. But it's also talking about a lot of the filters and whatnot for this. Only thing I have is noise gate on. I literally have it, but when I was in your stream the other day, knock and stuff, and I just said, I don't know anything about like audio stuff at all. I thought you were the same person. Am I tripping out? No, I have this is, well, here's Megan, and there's Trixie to my right, unless we're backwards. Yeah, I have pink hair, she has green hair.
Implementing colors. We got a nice watermelon palette going.
Well, see, Megan has green eyes, and so I have green eyes in real life, so. And I actually modeled Megan's body to look like mine, and I'm getting pre-COVID weight because everybody gained weight during COVID. I don't care what you said, everybody did. Everybody did. Everybody did.
I'm not arguing
So
it.
I have lost um oh my god, TMI. So like I get like heartburn and stuff, and I went in my doctor, and she gave me some medicine, and it's making me like not hungry. I'm having to force myself to eat, and that sounds really, really bad, but I'm not hungry, and I've lost 8 pounds, and I'm about to go back after. I'm gonna let this go for like another week because I want to lose weight, and I'm gonna have to go back, and I'll be like, I have to get off of this medicine because it's making me not hungry, and I I I really like food. Like I not want to eat.
I feel that.
See, Nocta said he even gained weight and he never did. See, man, it's yeah. I gained 15. Actually, I gained 16 pounds. So I've lost 8 of those. So that's why I'm saying I can go like another week, and then I'll have to go back to my doctor. I'm like, I have to change this reflux medicine because this is terrible. Wow, that totally killed that. I just popped in my head. I'm so like real. Like I just talk about, and I guess me being a nurse, like I can like eat dinner and talk about surgery, and it does not gross me out at all. Like, but that's just being in healthcare. You kind of. No, that's really weird. I can handle some pretty gross stuff, but if I hear somebody gag like they're gonna throw up, oh my god, I will throw up there with you. Don't do
Just,
it.
just it's like no, no, thank you.
Don't. I can't. I cannot
I
hear.
understand that.
I cannot hear that retching sound. I don't. I mean, I'm gonna tell you. I've done some pretty disturbing things in my career in healthcare, and I started out going to school for surgery tech, and those are like if you've ever seen them on TV. If you ever seen somebody on TV and the surgeon says scalpel, and somebody hands them the scalpel, that would have been me. So I initially went to school for surge tech, and then I went for medical coding, and then I got just a degree in science, and then I was going for nuclear medicine, but I got mono and I had to drop out, and then I went and got mine. I'm a nurse now. So you haven't seen Trixie on Twitch before? Go ahead and you can go ahead and self promote yourself, Trix.
I mean, to be fair, I've only very recently started like actually being active on my Twitch again. Um, most of most of like my actual streams have just been like little small events on like Discord and stuff for the most part. But I'm trying to be more active.
You can totally shout out your link or and whatnot. Are you here in chat? You can totally like, I'll. It's cool. Go ahead and shout your link out. I give shouts out to, Bilbo. Will you give Noctis his shout out too? Pretty please with sugar on top. Oh wow, fireworks. That was really loud. It's that fun time of the year. Was it a gunshot or is it fireworks? I only heard
Oh
one
no.
boom. Oh, this is the
Is it
South.
bad?
This is the South. No, I don't live in a bad area. It's actually not bad. No, people are shooting fireworks off, and that's all it is. So, oh, it's the 4th of July.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fireworks. I hear them
Um,
shooting it off. I mean, well,
I
I
was
mean, we
gonna
already
say,
have. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, this is the first time I've had a conversation in like this week alone, though. Because like nearly everyone I've talked to in the U.S. this week has had to have that like dichotomy in their mind.
Well, it's funny because I live in, like I said, I live in Tennessee, and there I cannot think of the name of the stuff, but you can get this stuff, and okay, for example, last year, some it's not turn. Hang on 2 seconds. Okay, my sister's not answering me. She's over to the side of me. Anyway, I don't. It's not. Anyway, you can. Anyway, this dude put this stuff in his refrigerator, and it's a refrigerator who's trying to get a rid of. And oh my god, this sounds like the most redneck thing, but this literally happened 5 miles from me. But we heard it, and everybody was calling the cops and stuff. Oh, it's not letting do links. Shoot that link over to me in Discord, and I will post it. I will post it here, and that way we can maybe get you some followers. Anyway, so, and the dude, anyway, you could do it and you can shoot it and it blows up. And I'm not talking dynamite or super. Anyway, there's Noctis. So, yeah, twitch.tv/Noctis457 is Noctis's, and I'll be sure to give you yours. Anyway, I cannot think of it. Anyway, so we heard this big explosion, and the it was so bad that the sheriff's department literally like sent out a message to everybody, and they were like, "This is okay." They called the sheriff's department ahead of time. I think it starts with a T. Bilbo said, "I'm here, I swear." Anyway, and so literally they were just trying to they had an old refrigerator and they were trying to get, that sounds like the most redneck thing though, so I do apologize, y'all. Da, 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 da. Okay. Copy. Here is Trixie's. Dun, dun, dun. So go make sure you go give this lovely person a follow. Let me minimize this. Let's get OBS back up. There we go. There we go. Now I want to know what that stuff's called, because you'll know what I'm talking about if... I don't even know what to Google. I really don't. I'm just going to drop it. Oh, Discourse acquires augment reality startup. That's interesting. I'm not clicking on it, but I read the headline. But that streamer is on right now, so are you. Are you You're just on my stream right now. You're not streaming right now, are you?
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm not streaming right now. I just have chat open,
Yeah.
so I'm just here with everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. So just this is my stream, and I just invited Trixie to come hang out. And it was so funny because like I've been waiting like all day. Like I literally did not know what I was going to do, and I was so excited. I was hoping, because I put it in the Discord. I was like, "Hey, do any of y'all want to come on and just talk to me tonight?" Basically like no pressure, because like I've only been on a few days in this Discord over a few days. So I was like, yeah. So and I was so happy when Trixie said yes. But I was like waiting like very last minute. I was like, oh my god. And then I scrambled the last 45 minutes trying to figure out how to stream somebody else with me. Because other people have streamed me, but I haven't streamed anyone else.
Um, but yeah, so it was just a lot of jury rigging and like last minute stuff trying to get it up. Which I mean, I feel like that is very on brand for VTubers in general.
But me in general, I totally wing it to the last minute. Lately I've been playing Uno on Mondays and stuff. So, and I love playing Uno with Noctis and our friend Jay. Like, but Noctis gets so into it, and it's so funny. So we start out like individuals, and we do like some things, and we gradually build up to add more till we have chaos mode where we have everything enabled, and it's crazy. But we could also team up, and it's great when me and Noctis team up. Like we could just we can communicate without communicating. We're like, yeah, no, we can say that. And because because I'm streaming, so luckily they don't have my stream up and looking at what I'm doing. They just got that. So well, I am tripping out on this. What? VTubers have guests all the time with other VTubers. This is just. I am I am Megan, and the one with green hair is Trixie.
That's right.
No, yourself. No, I'm Megan. Darling, you know me. Yes, I am the Megan Bytes. I go by Megan Bytes other places, but right here I'm the Megan Bytes. Yeah, so I'm
Subtle
streaming.
difference.
Yeah. Okay, I know another Megan. No, darling, it's me. I'm just wearing a different outfit. I promise it's me. She is streaming also. Oh, right now? Oh, there
Oh,
isn't.
like
Oh,
another.
there is another girl called Megan Bytes, and I'm actually getting the name trademarked right now. So I am the Megan Bytes everywhere, but one other place I'm just Megan Bytes. But I didn't even. Oh, you said Meggie. Oh, I'm not Meggie. I'm Megan. But I wanted to be Tara for terabytes. I wanted to do terabytes, but somebody had that name. So,
That would have been cool too.
so I wanted to, and then you got the whole South Gone with the Wind kind of thing. But I only seen Gone with the Wind like 3 or 4 years ago. I mean, I can't believe that. So I swore you were the both. Oh no, no, no! I'm not that girl. I've actually never even seen that. I know she has some YouTube videos and stuff, and whatnot. But yeah, I am the Megan Bytes. But some other place, I am Megan Bytes. No, no, no! I am my own individual person. I am not that person. I thought because you both have the same accent. Like I said, I've never even looked at any of her stuff. I really, really haven't. But no, I saw a but I did see that after I went to go create my YouTube account and whatnot. And I believe she got married, and I thought she changed her name. But, well, I like it. Well, thank you, darling. Oh yeah, so this whole time, all three for 3 months, you've thought I've been this girl? No, I'm not. Yeah, we're totally different. I didn't know who she was. I already had Megan in the works before, and the name picked out before I even knew that. I actually chose the name um, based on. Well, I did a few things, and it was for another platform, and I wanted to make sure that I could use it there. And when I bought domains, I got. I can't say what I got. Never mind. Yeah. No, it's a different Megan. I had to be very cautious. I'm listening to both of you now. You sound so much alike to me. Oh, well, that's interesting. But you said
Is a super small.
You said Meggie. Meggy. I'm Megan. Megan. Oh, you thought it was an alt. Oh, no, no, no. Play on words. Yeah. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh, so I have a funny story that happened this week. So I have two monitors, and one of my monitors I can raise up and down, and then the other one is just on a stand. And my microphone and pop screen was blocking a good portion of my screen, and I literally couldn't see it. I see over it, and it's the main one I do, and I can't find. I'm playing with my mic. I can't find a good position for it. I really like a good place, a good position. I'm still playing and figuring everything out, and I went and I got a monitor stand. It actually has a spot for like it has a tray and it has a spot for a cell phone and all this other stuff. Well, my other monitor, I raised it all the way up and it was like an inch and a half too short. And I wanted them even because even when I have everything open in my right monitor and I mainly use my left monitor. So I drag whatever I want over to the left. And so I spent $20 on this monitor stand. Went kind of cheap, and because my other one wouldn't raise up all the way, I'm like, what do I have that I could put underneath there to make it raise up and an inch and a half. I put my pathophysiology book and then some other medical book I have. So I kind of joke saying, yeah, I got a brand new, $20 stand, and then my other one, my stack of books is over $400. You got to put those books to good use. And I just find that funny.
So I feel that I like a stack of biology textbooks. I can see them from here that are basically bookends for all of my other books.
Yeah, yeah. So seriously, like I got two medical books, and that's what I had this other and it's the perfect size too. Is it on a boom? I have a Blue Yeti Nano, and it has like its own little bitty stand thing. But I have a boom, and yesterday I tried the fitting would not fit in this, and then like I got along with the keyboard and the new headset I got, this wonderful person off of my Amazon wish list I had a shock mount, and I thought maybe I knew the shock mount would fit that boom and I could do it. And it said literally when I opened it in the box, they were like, oh, it wasn't meant for the Nano, but it said blue, and it had like all these. I thought it did. I thought it said the Nano. Anyway, but and literally when I opened the box, it said some Blue Yetis have different, and they had little calipers, and they said some of the where you screw it in, they're different. The fitting size is different, and they said so it might not work with yours. And one was like for my US viewers, it came in almost the size of a nickel, and mine underneath my mic is so teeny tiny, so I don't know. Did you look in the box? There's some screws in there with some tape. No, there wasn't anything for the shock mount or in the my microphone boom stand. But I also have a little. It's a small, and it's really, I don't think it can handle much weight. It's made for a webcam, and it's a clamp type boom, and I thought maybe I could try that, but it wouldn't screw into that either. So I'm gonna have to look for a stand specifically for the Blue Yeti Nano. Yeah, yeah. You have the Yeti Blackout Edition. Cool. Looks like an adapter. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this other one didn't have that. And I mean, I've been a photographer for years and years and years, and I thought maybe I can just use one of those stands and kind of get it close, but it won't fit with any of those heads either. It's got a weird little base. I don't know. It's really strange. But oh well, I'll figure something out. But for right now, it's okay because I'm gonna have to figure something out when I'm standing up with my mocap anyway. So, oh, I got off of tracking there for a second. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to when I'm up walking around, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do. So, I definitely will probably have to have a boom then, but I'm it's still a work in progress. I'm just still trying to figure it out. Just looked at it. Yeah, it's smaller. It's a lot smaller. It's a lot more condensed. I'm running out of space. My space is very limited. I wish I knew how to get a ticker. You know, the a little ticker that I can put like music. Well, never mind. I don't want a DMCA. I don't want a DMCA takedown notice.
You would have to have a very carefully procured playlist for something like that.
Yeah.
Um, as someone like sometimes I'll try and run like a little radio or DJ kind of shows where it's just kind of chilling out and enjoying music with people, but like I have to be so careful if I'm doing that here.
Gotta make sure you don't get
Uh,
a yeah royalty free music and stuff. But
yeah,
and my musical taste is all over the place. So I like rock. I love Seether, but then I like nerdcore like MC Chris, and then I can jump to just a little bit of everything. I really am digging more than I should. Okay, so I started watching My Hero Academia, and I just binged watched it, and I finally got it on season 5. I don't know if you're familiar, but so there's a Shigaraki rap by Rustage. Is it Rustage? Let me look it up on YouTube right now. I'm on my phone, so you literally cannot hear me click clack on this. The song's called Dust. Yeah, Rustage. But it also has Connor Quest in it, and it has Shigaragi, and it's awesome. And they it was sponsored by Patreon. All the people, and it was great. It was great. It was absolutely great. So does anybody have? You would love to see me dance. I cannot wait till I can get up and dance and stuff. I'm not gonna be as advanced as Vex, but and she's an absolute doll. Don't get me wrong. And speaking of doll, I don't know if you all noticed, but Trixie has joints. Trixie is a doll, and it's look. I want to see. Yeah, there we go. I might have to zoom you out a little bit. Let me let me get back in OBS and let me zoom you. Yeah, see, look. And I think that is wonderful. I love anything that's unique, you know, and that's like a very unique. I think that's very unique. I love it. Trying to, I'm gonna make you bigger.
and the funny thing is, the decision to go with a doll design was actually like something that was accidental because in one of the earlier versions of my model, because I was tinkering around with it in Blender, I just completely messed up the body, and it ended up looking kind of like a jointed doll. And I was like, huh,
I'm gonna
that's
run with
actually
this.
not a bad idea.
I love the idea. I love the concept, and it's so funny. Like I knew that, and I'm Southern, so I call everybody honey and doll and darling and stuff. So it was so funny. I kind of said it in my head, and I didn't know if it clicked with you or not. And I'm like, oh yeah, doll, and I called you doll, and it was so funny. Like, and it was like you literally are a doll.
Should have clicked with me, but it doesn't. Just because, probably to no surprise, but people like often will use that as a pet name for me because, well, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, it's really cute. Funhouse said he likes your feet, and he's not a feet person either. I was that's a big thing. Was recently, what was it, last month, about about showing their feet and whatnot. Megan has. I'm wearing flower chucks, Converse and stuff right now. But other versions, she has black high heels or then barefooted. So she has, and I'm working on a black leather outfit that has like these black knee boots and then another outfit that doesn't have shoes. So I have stuff in works. It just takes a while. This stuff takes a while, y'all.
Mhm. Oh my God.
It's very time
Um,
consuming and frustrating as well.
yeah. Especially when things don't work the way you want them to.
Oh, Megan has literally made me cry. I have done stuff before and then got to the point and then it not not save, because like in Unreal it'll automatically, I don't know what it does in Unity, but I know in Unreal it'll save, and I did something and I don't know what happened. It either crashed or the power, oh, I think the power went out, and that's when like my friend Cornwood, he actually had an extra UPS and he was like, let me send you this. And I didn't realize how many. I keep putting my head down because my hair is getting on my nerves, and I'm like making a ponytail and then lifting it up. But uh, I totally went off on a tangent, and I forgot what I was saying. Long hair. Yeah, I just got 5 inches cut off my hair, and it's still past my shoulder blades. Or to yeah. But and I got 5 inches cut off. I do wear my hair like Megan's often. I do not have bangs though.
Unfortunately, I have much, much shorter hair than my avatar, and it is
Really?
unfortunately, in fact, not naturally teal colored. But,
Oh my gosh, not natural?
but,
Could have fooled me.
but I
Mine's natural
do,
pink.
but I do in fact have a custom cut wig of my avatar, and I have done like cosplays of my avatar.
Yeah, you said you like cosplay. Let's get into a little bit of that. So, I I think that is so awesome. I have a baby doll from Sucker Punch. I have that outfit. I have I do have several wigs. I do have a pink wig. I have not styled it like this. I I wish I was this cute girly girl. Like I don't know how hard I try, but I suck at being a girl. Like I can't do cute stuff with my hair, and when I wear makeup, I make it look like natural, and it's like I see these girls and they look so beautiful and they're all dressed up, and it's like, and it's so funny. It's like, did you wake up at like 3 a.m. to do that? Because like how do you look like that? You look gorgeous. I wish I looked like that. And it's like, but anyway, getting back to that. So I have a red one, a black one, a blonde one, and a pink wig. But yeah, so I have a baby doll for Sucker Punch. That had to be my favorite thing that I have like dressed up as. What all have you done?
Oh, I've done a lot of cosplays.
Yeah. Now I'm not into the whole fabrication, and so
But
like I'm not very good at that. I am very artsy craftsy, but I've seen there was a show about it. I can't even remember what it's called, but it was really cool watching the whole fabrication of building, like these people were building like armor and all this other stuff, and it was so freaking cool. But and then you see like just they were having competitions and stuff too, and it was like absolutely amazing. So is that your?
I've done a few. Just oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, well, what if you since you've done a lot, what has been your favorite thing that you have just
Um,
about?
well, as far as like my relatively recent cosplays, one of my favorite out of my recent cosplays is actually one I did of Ralsei from Deltarune.
Oh,
Um, just because I like just the cute, cozy kind of character designs. I still have the witch hat somewhere around me. Um, and just it was one of those things. The thing that sucks though is I always like having like these cozy characters who have like relatively warm outfits. But in my region, 2/3 of the events that are held are in like July.
ah, it's like
So I was
hot.
wearing so I was wearing it. It's like I'm just gonna combust real quick.
Hey Nine, how are
Hi,
you? Welcome. I
hi, Kim.
Yeah, I need new glasses. I'm so sorry. I'm having a difficult time. My monitors are 28-inch monitors, and I'm like a foot from them, and I'm having a very hard time. I have to go get an eye exam because I cannot see. I absolutely cannot see. But I can
Okay,
make.
Kim's one of my friends. Hi, honey.
So I just like and like I do that with several other like places that I am as well and stuff. So especially if they have like a number, I'll just call the number and stuff. Yeah, go to the eye doctor. I usually go every two. You don't have your glasses too. I usually go to the eye doctor every 2 years, but I was due to go last year, and it was COVID, so I didn't really want to be right in somebody's face, and because I work in healthcare, so I don't know what I've been exposed to or been around, and I didn't want to. I was just trying to be responsible and not potentially risk somebody else even with the mask and whatnot, so because I have been around people with COVID, but so I just wanted, so now is the time I really need to go and get my eyes checked.
And it's the worst because I have these really cute, like perfect circular glasses that I like to wear for all of my like outfits and photo shoots and stuff.
Hmm.
And I'm so sad because they recently,
Oh
um,
no.
because I got like the really like cutesy ones off of like clearly hashtag not sponsored. Um, but but they ended up I ended up getting them broken. And the worst part is it's like I don't know how it happened.
Oh
Like
no.
I woke like what ended up happening is I think I fell asleep with them on my face and managed to not only knock them off in my sleep, but proceed to, I don't know, roll on them or something. Because
Yeah.
I just one day woke up and they were in my blankets, just
Oh
absolutely
no.
destroyed.
So I have to make sure
Um,
wherever I sleep that there's like a nightstand there. So I make sure my glasses are off and whatnot. But and I hate it because when I wake up in the middle of the night, I like to know what time it is, and I can't see the clock because it's on the other side of the room. Yeah.
Yeah, luckily I had a backup pair of glasses ready, but these ones, one, are not nearly as cute, and two, something about these glasses, I assume it's just because they're older lenses, so they're a little scratched up. Something about them, just my webcam for like motion tracking,
Mm-hmm.
hates it. Like you might notice that every now and then my model's head will twitch a little, and that's because my camera will like reflect off of the one scratch on my glasses lens, and be like, "Oh no, where's the eye? Where's the head?"
Now, when I started streaming, Megan, I was using a webcam for like my face tracking, and it didn't do like my mouth motions very well. Which she doesn't. This version of Megan doesn't have all the blend shapes like the Megan in Unreal. She has the whole AR kit 52 blend shapes, and so
Mhm.
now I have to. over exaggerate when I talk to get her mouth to do stuff. So
Yeah.
it's going to be silly when it actually works, and I'm going to like open my mouth really wide, and it's going to look like something off of a, cartoon where their jaw just drops and hits the floor. Because
My God.
I've done some testing, and it's so funny because I have to really over exaggerate my facial expressions to get her to do this. But I it's just it's so funny. Anyway, but I used to, and my eye would twitch so bad, and everybody's like, "Your eye's twitching." I'm like, "It's because it was reflecting off my glasses, like the lights and stuff, and it was throwing off the camera." And I'm like, "I know I can't help it, and if I take my glasses off, I can't see."
Like, um, just to demonstrate, I think I'm gonna turn on expression detection for VC face here, just to show, because I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Now let's see how badly it overcorrects when I try to make any expressions here. Let's see if it'll load up here. Oh, yeah, here we go. Just every time I even slightly move my eyes or mouth, it's like, whoa. And like it usually
Ah!
gets so bad that like I have to take my glasses off if I don't want to just look like I'm staring into the abyss.
Yeah. Oh, Funhouse, I do not have Alexa. I know I've been like holding off on Alexa. My sister has one, and it records a lot of stuff that she says. So, I'm just kind of really weird about that. So yeah, so I don't have Alexa. There's more fireworks. I like your expressions though. But I totally understand like what you're saying and getting at and everything. Like I'm off a track. I keep getting off of my tracking right now, and but yeah. So I just as soon as I get, like I said, I'm so scared. Hopefully I'll get the plug in for the mocap, like I was talking about. It was like it's $140, so hopefully I'll get it next week, or maybe the week, probably not next week because that's when rent's due, but I mean probably the next week after that, and then attempt. And I don't know how to blueprint my body and my face together, so I mean, so I'm scared for a while. I might have to either, if I'm standing still, I can switch to face, but if I want to move around, I have to switch to body. And I have a Spanish courtyard environment in Unreal. So I have a bar area with like a restaurant kind of looking thing. I have a like this very shallow pool. It looks like it's only like, I don't know, a foot deep. And then there's like this area with, oh, it has like mirrors and stuff too. 'Cause, anyway, you want to, everybody wants to look in the mirror anyway for a little bit. And then it has like a little seating area and whatnot. But I'm trying to figure out how to change the temperature of the lights, because it's like very yellow and it's casting a lot of yellow on me. So I like the more natural light. So I kind of like, there's certain areas that I like, and I can run her right now in like game mode. The WASD keys. I can run her around in spacebar. I can run Megan around in that, and it's so hilarious. I love her jumping in heels, and she jumps like ridiculously high because she's in game mode. So she'll jump ridiculously high, and I'll do like where I spin the mouse around, and then it like come down, and like she did like a superhero kick, and I just love it. It's I love it. I
I
love
love
it.
that kind of thing too.
I was like, yeah.
Just one of the similar ones that I've tried for an environment is called V World, and it's just one for V ride models. And I had a lot of fun just messing around with that. Because like since my hair is animated the way it does, if I like tried to jump or anything, it just goes everywhere.
Yeah.
Like even just swaying my head a little, like I was saying in chat when it was just us testing stuff out. Like you see my little lahoge, like the little hair flip on top
Yeah.
here. Like sometimes just watching it bob, I'll distract myself just like a little cat.
I don't think I just think my bangs move. I'm trying to like do. There's a delay. Yeah, my bangs just move because they're. And it's funny. It doesn't look like it. It's asymmetrical. And here, what I'm using now, like it's the shadow, but I like how like it has kind of black tips right there, and then Unreal. This is more bubblegum, but in Unreal, I changed her hair just a little bit, where it's a little more cotton candy and not so much just bubblegum, I guess you would kind of say. But yeah, and it's asymmetrical, but when I did anyway, but it cast a shadow, and I kind of like the black tips, but the way that the hair is, I didn't use like a ZBrush or anything like that. I used something anyway, but I I can go in there and edit it, but it's really difficult. And I'm like, you know what, screw it. I got more things that I need to worry about. Maybe I'll deal with it when I change, like I was telling you about what I want to do to change my hair green when I'm about to do a band hammer. When I make an avatar, can I visit Megan Land? Sure, absolutely. Noctis, are you still here? Bilbo, are you still here? Bilbo is here. Yes. Noctis. Oh! Potatoes listed. Cornwood, are you here? I haven't seen him say anything. Da, da, da,
Well, if you are here, hi, Cornwood.
da. Oh, he's playing right now. Yeah, yeah. I'll do roll call. Roll. I say roll call. I'll do roll call. Are you still here? Oh, I got about 10 more minutes before I end stream. Oops, I don't know what. I'm sorry. Nightbot needs some work. I'm so sorry. I am new to Twitch. So, it Nightbot gets you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry nothing like popped up on my screen because it normally does, but I'm in a different scene in OBS than I normally. I use OBS Studios and anyway, so I have some depending on where I'm streaming. I have different ones, but I really appreciate that. Thank you. I have more time now. Well, I'm gonna tell you, this is if you get into this funhouse, this is very, and Trixie can probably tell you as well. Can back me up here. This is very, very time consuming.
Boy, it's yeah, just word of advice for anyone who is looking into this, like just VTubing as just either an art form or a pastime or whatever. Just you either need to have a lot of time, a lot of money, or more likely both.
And a lot of patience. And I recommend
Yeah.
you have somewhere designated to where you just want to feel like you want to hit your head against the wall because you will feel like that. Don't Please don't literally do not hit your head against the wall. But I'm just saying, you get so frustrated when
Yeah,
things.
just yeah, just like using motion capture sounds cool until you remember that you need to have minimum like when they say a minimum 9 by 9 open space, just that is a very conservative estimate.
Yeah, I mean, when I get my mocap, like I'm gonna have to totally rearrange. I'm gonna be in my bedroom, so I got to figure out like how am I going to move stuff around and everything. It's I hadn't even thought that. I just want to get it connected. Then I will work
Mhm.
about rearranging my room. But for now, I just need to get everything connected. And I'm totally new to this. And like I was saying, I was so scared that I wasn't going to be accepted by the community and whatnot because, like I said, I worked in healthcare. And the whole reason behind Megan is because I did have a whole nother persona. And because I have been recognized by a doctor and I had been stalked 3 times. And I have not heard from my last stalker in 6 weeks. Thank goodness, or maybe it's probably 7 by now. I started blocking on every way possible, and they got to the point where they started sending me stuff off my Amazon wish list and sending me messages in that, and it was very, very, very bad. And thankfully, Megan, I'm not using a voice mod. A lot of people like my southern accent. Um, Most people think we sound like this, but that's just how they portray us in movies. No, we do not sound like that at all. This is, I mean, it. I mean, everybody has a different accent. I graduated with a guy that I literally could not understand a word that came out of his mouth. It sounded like Farmer Fran from like Waterboy is like, what did you just say? I have no idea. I need subtitles. But yeah, so definitely, I mean, you could definitely tell that I am Southern, but I mean, a lot of people some have more thicker accents, some have less. It just depends on where you're from. I'm from Tennessee. But anyway, so a lot of people have tend to like my accent, so I have chose not to. And of course, I could do when I get excited. I can, I can go up like an octave and stuff like that. It's like, oh my god, I can talk, but it's like I don't know, but my voice kind of goes all over the place. It just depends on like I get very excited very very easily and whatnot. But anyway, I go off on tangents very easily too, and I'm so sorry. I think a part of it is because of like been like locked in the house from COVID. I'm like, oh my god, I'm interacting with other people. I'm so excited. I'm getting that interaction. But yeah, I was so scared because I'm using Megan for my personal safety and for like the sake of like my career and everything else. So I mean, it's the internet can be a scary place. So I mean, so and Megan's based off of me, but my face does not look like that. So Megan's body looks like my body, and the face is nothing like me whatsoever. And but I do have green eyes, and like I say, I do wear my hair like this, but I don't have bangs. So um but I mean, yeah, so I've had fun. I've been frustrated. I've had fun, but I've been so paranoid that I wasn't really going to be accepted into this community and stuff. So but I've enjoyed everybody that I've met so far. Everybody's been so lovely. They really really have.
Like most of the experience that I've had with the community has been positive too. Um, there is, of course, just like with any streaming community, there is drama here and there, but like luckily most of that isn't in like our corner of things.
Yeah. I mean, I was so
So
excited and
we're
I got the
fortunate like
invite.
that.
I was so excited when I got the invite to to y'all's Discord and stuff. I was like, oh yes, please, and whatnot, and so I was like, yeah, and everybody's been friendly and stuff. So it's been great. It really has been great. And I am going to let me get. I'm going to give Trixie a shout out again. So if you do not follow Trixie, there's the Twitch link right there. Make sure you go and hit that follow button. Because I am going to wrap up here in about 4 minutes. So I'm just letting y'all know. It's going to kind of wrap things up. Funhouse. I don't know what that is about I'm sorry. Like I don't know what's going on with Notbot. So here's my potato emote. And so it was so funny. I did this in Noctis' stream not too long ago. And somebody said, "Is that a potato or is that tiny bread?" And I thought that was the funniest thing. That's my potato I was telling you about. So and there's something else too. It's like Megan I uploaded these. There's something it's like a potato, and it has like my head on it. It's literally a Megan potato usually comes in here and does it. I mean, where is it at? It's not global. Oh, and I added some new ones in here. Look for Star. Oh, Trixie, look at this for Stardew. I have chickens. 8-bit chickens. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I love it though.
And I got some of me. But there is. Did I do the heart? I don't know why I'm doing these twice. There's thumbs up. No, but there's one literally. It's a big potato and it has my head on it. Anyway, so Megan was a potato on Twitch before Megan was this version of Megan was ready. So that's why I kind of go with like the potato thing. And the whole chicken nugget thing is because of phasmophobia. So there's a hydrangea flower in there, and you can see it when you're holding the picture frame and look at close. But on the table, it was Bilbo and I. We were playing, and I'm like, is at first I thought it was like macaroni, and I'm like, is that a chicken nugget? Because literally, if I got a clip of it on my YouTube, I think it's funny. Anyway, and I was like, it's totally it's a picture and it has a hydrangea on there, but it's like it looks like a chicken nugget. I swear it does. And so like and then the ghost appeared like right in front of me, and I screamed. I literally screamed, and Bilbo.
One of the nuggets.
Yeah, and so now I have a thing like when I'm in phasmophobia, I have to when I'm in the house, I have to make sure that I get the chicken nugget picture. So I'm like, and so that's like my thing. I get the chicken. Wait, I just clocked it. Noctis said, "Wait, I just clocked it." But yeah, so it's like, and so it just kind of became a game, and a game within a game. I had to get the chicken nugget picture, and then it became a game like trying to throw it up. I mean, not throw it up. I mean, make it set upright when you went back to the van and stuff. So,
Love that though.
so it's just a fun little thing that I kind of do. And then I hadn't even played Phasmo because I'm not good at it. I need somebody to sit there with me because
It's okay, I'm not either.
But what made it so bad is like they I don't know why I have problems with doors. Like in Stardew, I have a problem of not fishing. I can't fish. I suck at fishing. I have like usually something in a game where I have problems doing something, and in Phasmophobia I have problems with with closing doors, and now ghosts can open doors. So it's like, what? I just got this freaking door shut, and now the ghost is opening it. I realized where I recognize Trixie's motion animation from, meaning I know how certain other streamers do her avatar.
Yeah. Yeah. So I run my models through VC Face. Or at least that's how I'm running it tonight. Um, Most people have a better webcam than me though, which is kind of why my expressions are all over the place. Um, but yeah, VC Face is one of the ones that you'll see a lot of people on Twitch use.
And see, we're in different formats. I'm in FBX right now.
Mhm.
And so Trixie is in a total different format than me.
Mhm.
She's VRM.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a
that's right.
VRM, and I am FBX, which I can convert FBX to. Uh, I don't know how, but it can be done.
It could be done, and like if I really wanted to, I could convert this one to an FBX. Just some interesting things happen with Vroid models when you swap them over, at least if you're doing it in Blender. Because I've tried that a few times, and it does interesting things to the textures.
I mean,
Uh,
surprised. Like Megan has this. When I'm in Unreal, like the details on her is absolutely amazing. Like her skin and everything. Like some parts of her looks like she has chill bumps and stuff, and then other parts like you can see the freckles more defined on her face and whatnot. Yeah, I reckon there's a way to convert the types. I mean, you have to make a certain adjustment. Yeah, there's ways that you can change. You can change this. Like I said, I know you can go. back and forth and stuff. I did this so I could have my Unreal Engine skeleton for, I mean, I'm not in Unreal right now. I'm still working on that, and when I do, I guess I'll make another debut. But and that'll be when I'm fully, and you all know. Actually, I might, no, I was gonna say maybe I'll just surprise you and all of a sudden just sit here and then jump up and start dancing and be like, holy moly, Megan's working. No, I'll probably do a re-debut thing, but Megan's only been around for like 3-4 months, so it's probably like 3.5 months now. So, but yeah, but and then starting over, it's been kind of rough. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna kind of wrap it up here. I usually stream from 7 to 9 p.m. my time, and if it's 9, that means it's 11 your time, and I don't want to keep you too late. But I really appreciate you coming on my stream with me, and it was very, very, very nice meeting you, and I had wonderful time chatting with you, and so I want to give a shout out to her. Again, this is her link to her Twitch. And I hate that I don't have my chat box up on this scene, because I take these videos and I put those on YouTube. And I did ask before if I had permission, and Trixie said it was okay. So just so in case anybody wanted to know, be like, oh my God, you didn't have that permission. I asked consent. So I'll just say it out loud. Make sure you follow me. I'm on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I am the Megan Bytes, with an S and a V in front of it. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. And you can follow the lovely Trixie at twitch.tv/ I can't read. Tea Time Trixie. Tea Time, TEA. And then time, TIME, Trixie, TRIXIE. And so yep, giving shout outs. Bilbo, will you give Noctis his shout out? What do I do? Is it exclamation point? Shout out? Shout out at Noctis? Yes, and follow Noctis. You can follow him at twitch.tv/Noctis, which is NOCTIS 457. He is lovely. Yay! I got it. So yeah, but if you follow me on Twitter, you can get my schedule and you'll get updates. For example, my sister had surgery where she had all 4 of her wisdom teeth removed, and I've been babysitting her and my niece. So my schedule has been kind of all over the place, but oh, no problem, Noctis. But anyway, so I take the videos that I stream here on Twitch and I put them on YouTube, as long as I don't cuss. So anyway, I just again wanted to say thank you to Trixie, and I will see you all later. Bye! Oh, and I want to say thank you so much for my mod, Bilbo. Thank you so much.